me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the lead, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
Ay, wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Linux, that on for hours, I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Deanna, straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M, now we straight out the sentence. They pay out, I'm finished. Then great out the Lakers, the big watch the women, I got it. Go meet your maker. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music, like cut that confetti, I'm running through it. Like play that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, a sun and moonin'. No shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. I'm so iconic. Yeah, I'm so iconic. Yeah, they don't get it, but I got it. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic.
Two in, two back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Brandon McManus, ready to kick this one off. And off we go from Buffalo. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. Allen gonna throw to get things going. Oh, they're gonna get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense.
At the 21-yard line.
On play action, Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he'll be taken down all the way past the 45.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Every game stresses you. We want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the ground, this is James Cook. Uh-oh. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Now Allen on 1st down. Down inside the 10. And he will score. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown Buffalo. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. gun. It's Love. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable with Reed. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. In motion, Reed. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down.
Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
This one on the target, it's Dobbs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Allen working from the pistol. That is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah McDuffie. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That is caught by the tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Javon Bullard there on the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. We are through 1. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Throwing is Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here we go. Love. That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back to 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Cooper going in motion. Here's Allen to throw. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First catch of the game for Debo. That's a 1st down.
Really seeing both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. Just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Going to give it to Cook. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs. Finding space at the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
In motion, Shakir. On first down, it's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. Takes the third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's Allen to throw. Samuel has it working the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive. It's some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Keep the ball moving.
Allen going to throw again. That is called in at the 5. And he'll be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. To throw again, it's Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Second and goal. He'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he will fight his way to the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable with Reed. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Love. He'll go underneath to Jacob. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
The man in motion is Watson. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll bring up second down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from just under 50 yards. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Packers take over on 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dobbs headed in motion. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Love. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
So we saw in the first half, they were willing to take some risks to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing side, they're looking to fight that lead. That's what that coverage said. They looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Feet down in time. It's a first down.
This is a team that is built on this talent. It seems that anytime the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Now here's 2nd and goal. A run up the middle with Cook. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
On 3rd and goal, here's Allen. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And that's well read by the defense. Knocked backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. Down the right sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On play action, Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds before he gets inside the 35. Back to the air one more time. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. He will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to the offense. Let them build on that previous drive.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable with Reed. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Now he takes off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They go play action with Love. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. It's second down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. Throwing on second down, Love.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now Love. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Cooper going in motion.
Let's play like a team.
From the gun, Josh Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And how to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Now Allen facing third and long. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got his man, and that's Kincaid. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Now whistles here, and a penalty when somebody moved early up front. Throwing again, it's Allen. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here we go. Here we go. Flat open. Love to throw it on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Love. Quick throw, taken in. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, you've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15.
Run it up the gut. Okay, let's make some good calls, offense. Let's make some good plays today. 56, 56.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. That is hot. What a throw. A little Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just playing the field goal. Can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Yeah, Mike, and that should just about do it. They do have one timeout, so if you can get some stops, use your timeout. Theoretically, you can get the ball back. Not going to have a lot of time. Probably going to need a miracle finish.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short game. And now we're going to time out by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Here's 2nd and 9. Running is Jacobs. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Yeah, give an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
3rd and 9. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. A run up the middle with Jacobs. Turned over to Daniel Whelan to punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on the punt. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Half 85, half 85. Get in the end zone.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught downfield by Cooper. It's a win here for the visiting Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.
minutes. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change, just scraping to maintain. No sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang, on gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive our gang straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had him shipping the Benzin. I was 16 eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it, run it, run it, run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't feed with that. So just run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back.
time to add to the cipher. Time is money, time to run the numbers higher. Learn hustling early, it's hard